Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Dave Anderson. This is Helicool's Helipad. You know, I've been waiting for the weather to start improving. It's been kind of crummy here for the last 2 weeks at least, and today, this morning, it grappled. That's a type of a snow. Fortunately, it didn't stick or stay very long, but as you can tell by the clouds behind me, it's not a perfect day anyway. But Washingtonians, we have to kind of get it done when we can, and it's not raining and pouring right now, so I think I'm going to start on the next project. It's going to be attaching a hydraulic unit to this trailer. You guys stay tuned. We're going to have some fun. I do want to attach it to this side of the trailer, but there's a problem. As you can tell, I haven't welded this up, and one of the reasons is because my welder doesn't reach this far. But I want to put the mount or the manual hydraulic jack right here, run the tubes around, and then maybe up here have a control system of levers where I can switch from either push the hydraulics up or down from some switches or some levers, maybe about up in this area. But this is going to be difficult because I can't weld onto this area, so it looks like I'm going to have to be bolting everything on. I think this will work. Waste not, want not. Yeah, this will work. Great. It's gotten cold, it's gotten windy, and it started to snow again. All right, grapple. It started to grapple again. Come on! All right, so that's how I'm gonna bolt it on. It'll be mounted on the frame rail being right here. I can just twist this around if I want to, pump from that direction. But then it'll be bolted, of course, on the bottom here to this little plate. And believe it or not, this is what I'm going to use, at least I think, that I'm going to use for a hydraulic oil reservoir. I don't need very much. And this is a pretty stout can. I think this is gonna work. Let's find out. All right, the pump is in. I got a coat of some OD green on it. Now I just need to figure out these hydraulic lines and how to operate everything and get them hooked up. Well, I was just digging through Parker, found a couple of cool things. This is going to be a very soon future project. Thank you, Sean Filner. You got my vote for being a philanthropist. Now, these are my hydraulic lines off of Patricia, and I know that there has to be a T-fitting. I just found one. There has to be a T-fitting in here somewhere. There we go. Right there. Now it can power both sides of that hydraulic power tongue jack. Well, I've managed to separate all of the hydraulic lines by length, and I also found another T-fitting, which is what I'm going to need. I have two T-fittings. I think this is what I'm going to need to build this thing out. At least I hope it is. Waste not, want not. Very good advice. Fantastic. You know, this thing came off of the kneeling hydraulic unit, and you could tell. You see this shiny part right there, and the rest of this is all dull. This was probably snapped off, or mostly snapped off on the installation, and thankfully they never used the device, because it probably would have poured hydraulic fluid out of there like crazy. But this is just getting it on there way too tight, and it just broke off. So it looks like I'm gonna have to order several more of these just to make sure that I have enough for this project. So this project is on hold until I snap my fingers when I have more. Are you guys ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Voila! Well, after doinking around online to try to find a doggone fitting, I just happened to remember I got Parker. And I remembered that somebody by the name of Sean Filner gave me the stuff that he didn't need anymore. There's a fitting right there. I've got a couple of extra ones, so I didn't have to go online. I didn't have to go to the store. I didn't have to wait. Booyah, that's a win. All right, well, now that I have all of the lines and whatnot that I need and all the fittings, let's see if I can't get this thing, at least the lines put in, and I'll have to go and find some kind of controller at the Tractor Supply store or something online. Let's get busy at this first, shall we? Wow, even this one that I pulled off of Abel, the Abel part anyway, I didn't pull it off of Sean's truck. The inside here is all stripped. This nut won't go anywhere. It is stripped out. I think this is going to be a systemic issue with all of these just being monstrously over tightened and just tearing these things up. So this one's toast. I got 3 more. So cross your fingers. Another thing that I am noticing is this little O-ring in here. Some of them are just flat out squashed, and usually the ones that I'm finding anyway that are just squashed need replacing, that they're just flat out toast. I think it's best just to replace all the O-rings anyway while I've got it apart, right? All right, there we have it. Lines are set, they're looking nice. Going right up now to see if I can get things ready. So when I get the controller will sit about in the center of your screen right there, and these lines be hooked up to it. I need a couple of T-fittings, got one, got to find one more. You know, when I start off on a project, I like to try to finish it, or at least that element of the project. I don't just shoot, you know, just whatever I got done that day. Usually my videos are over 3, 4, 5 day period, and I put it all together. But this one, I'm just not going to be able to finish in the next couple of days. It's going to take me a while to get those switches, those levers. So I'm going to go ahead and end this now, and we'll catch that back up on the next show. I appreciate you guys tuning in, though. So much appreciate all those that are coming on as subscribers, comments, all the likes. I'm just, I'm really, really impressed. Thank you so very much. But we'll get at this next time, and we'll finish up this project. Until then, I'm Dave Anderson signing out. You guys be safe out there, and God bless.